Blessings and salutations, wonderful Virgos and the cross watchers who love you. I'm Sunny, the Urban Tarot, and it's a general collective read, so it may not resonate to all of you, but I want to say happy birthday to all of you. In case you know how many of you, I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I hope you do subscribe, but if you haven't yet, I just appreciate you coming through to see if this is something that you might connect with, you know. So Virgo, again, happy birthday season. I hope it's going well. But we're gonna see what we have for you. I'm gonna just say for the I'm just gonna say from the middle to the end of September. So we're gonna go from the basically from the 15th to the 30th, but just anything from the second week to the end of September. Yeah, so we're gonna see. Hopefully, like I said, we get something because I did pre-shuffles and I just started doing that and just getting a gist of what I feel. But it doesn't necessarily mean it'll come out in this read because the decks I use in the pre-shuffle is not the one I'm gonna use in this message. Alrighties. So let's see what we have here, Virgos. Thank you for listening to my spiel. Okay. Dear God, thank you for your mercy, blessings, protection, forgiveness, abundance, and direction. Through your grace, through our angel ancestors and spirit guides, please allow me to see with clarity for the highest good for our wonderful, beautiful Virgos. Amen. Amen again. Happy birthday again, Virgos. Okay, let's see what's going on with the from the 15th to the 30th of September. From the 15th to 30th of September, please. Please show me what I see. Because I haven't dated the reads in September just because, was just doing reads as I go, as I upload. But I'm going to see what we have from the 15th. Give us a little heads up. So this coming up by the grace. Please show me what I need to see. The highest good for Virgo, please. September 15th to September 30th, 2022. For Virgo, please. Something flip, yep. Yep. Okay, let's see. Taking in order. Okay. Alrighty. Oop, oop. Okay. Alrighty, so let me just say, first off, it's showing that, I'm not going to look at the bottom of the deck until I just tell you what I see and feel from what came out. Now, it's showing a past challenging energy had to do with just the fact of things being done, like getting the details and things solidified on what you're trying to do to get to answers and clearing contracts. It's been kind of boring, as far as being shown in the past, as far as it goes for getting to things and not being in a fantasy or fairy tale and just getting to the details and negotiating things has been pretty boring. It has not been like the reality of what needs to be done hasn't been as fun as the fantasy. Currently it's showing that with this thing of you really wanting that type of energy. It's like that this like you need some loving and and it's like you're just ready to take a step in that direction where you're like you're thinking of business, but you want to get to the fun part. And it just seems like for some, the direction because of what you want to do. And the fun thing, and this even being this Mercury retrograde, it seems to be somebody entangling with going in the way of a deflective individual or moving away from a deflective individual. It's like, to me, it's like with that Two of Wands and that deflective individual there, just look like somebody is still entertaining the thought of it. Now we can get some clarification, more messages, but the extra message here where it says that somebody was really so cautious, or I'm just going to say entertaining this option with this reflective individual, because at this is a certain energy of somebody not knowing their flaws is their wings, or somebody is aware of it, but it's just showing that somebody who's not aware is looking at other options and ready to take a leap and just go into a whole new world where their happiness is just a priority, their rainbow, their family, even in the independence of not being with a said person in a relationship, is still feeling like that's not going to stop your family from being happy, and you know, you'll get it done even if it's on your own. Now it seems I'm seeing this Nine of Wands with this Capricorn right behind it. You're very guarded over this toxic individual. You know, it's like you seem to know who they are and how they think, and you really feel like even with all the toxicity and codependency, you feel like this, for some, that even through healing, anybody could get to the soulmate. As long as they heal and they truly ready to, come together, it can be possible. But the anxiety here is showing that for some, that it may be to where this person will never learn the one who you truly want to connect with. And so you feeling like in this season that you're coming in, if it doesn't show that it can harvest, or just from it doesn't show to where if it becomes costly, you're really feeling you're going to cut the strings. Some of you have already. Some of you cut the strings already. It's giving too much anxiety. Yeah, it was because the anxiety came from it being so many toxic people involved. And even as much as you love and feel for this person and how much you are attracted, it's like as much as you want to, you know that it will really block your glow. It's like it's not worth, it just, it's not good for you. Maybe fun, but it's not good for you. And I think that's whether you doing that with knowing that it's not good for you, and so you staying away from it, is making you feel pretty bored by doing the right thing. But it's, you know what it is to do the other thing, So we're going to see what else we got. I don't know about this deck right here, but I'm going to use it. Let me see. I have some messages for Virgo, please. Oh, okay, yeah. Now, mind you, there's Aries here. The Fool is here, so it's Aries. Virgo, please. Let me see if any other major arcana. Oh, and Capricorn. Yeah. Definitely somebody from the past, because that Six of Cups was in a cut. And like I said again, even if you wasn't into, and you really want to take that leap with them, the love is truly there, but the reality is super clear as well. It's just like some of you are entertaining the idea of going in differently, like it would get different results. Okay. Get some tarot. Mm. Oh, okay. Now, Virgo, it just seems like even down to whoever this is that's from the past that you have entertained or even thought would change is somebody who just wasn't giving into the connection as they should, whether they did it because they were capable or choose not to. Whatever way, it just wasn't giving what it was supposed to you. Now, you knowing this was the reason why you just got decided to get to the business. Even down to the fact that even in this rest and introspect and taking care of business, it still wasn't totally with this accountability of who this person is. It's like it's still looking like you're not seeing or you're seeing this cobra as a kitten. And that was something that was told to me before as far as discernment of how this person is seeing. Somebody's looking at the love they have for this person as if, you know, there was so much fun, so much this, so much that, and now not looking at it, the reality of it wasn't even like the fun. How fun really was it? Because even with the fact that you realizing that you do want some love and compassion and intimacy in your life, it's still with an awareness of that you're not in your head about the fact of what you lack in this connection because you really feel like it wasn't given what it needed to. It wasn't like you're in denial on your head thinking, did I do something? Did I not give enough? No, this person, you're well aware that what was lacking, what this person was lacking in this connection. Because even with this step that you still want to take in this place to where it's not, um, somebody is not happy, the connection is, they don't feel the emotional longevity of some of this connection, but they still making a choice to make a step in that direction. But somebody is an ending. Maybe I believe that this, okay, even with this ending, the Ten of Swords behind this choice to connect is only under the premise that this person take accountability, that they stand up for this connection, or it's just not gonna, you just won't do it. Now I see Gemini, Sagittarius. Um, I just really feel like because of it's showing that there's an end to this place of you not getting what you deserve or getting somebody to give back to what you put in. That shows that definitely came to an end. It's a new beginning with that. Because as far as this, when you see this injustice or imbalance, you're definitely pulling back. You're not putting the work. You're focused on yourself. It seems like once you see that they're doing things that's not for what, for y'all, for you too, you're gonna pull back. Because it seems to me, to be honest, let me go back here real quick because I see Scorpio here. it just seems like even with this end, it seems like it's an injustice and imbalance because it was not supposed to be so difficult. It just doesn't seem like this connection as well. What is in you that's rare, abundant. It's not like you're a shady individual who don't put in they everything in everything that you do, but you're well aware that you need to hold back because they're not moving as they should. And even though you're not currently living in a place where you want with this person, you do feel the victory of knowing that you're not letting nothing toxic affect your long term stability, connection, security, and that's good. That's wonderful. Matter of fact, you're very much aware of the threat, or not even just like matter of fact, you know that I'm gonna say it's a threat because you know that your your heart is not safe in this connection. Their heart was safe too. That's why you still feel this need to connect with this person, but and then they still feel this need to connect with you, but they have to stand up for it as they should because you did all you can and all you will do. That's what it's showing here. Let's see. Let me get some more on clarification, please. Whatever extra message to make it more clear for Virgo from the 15th to the 30th September, please. Anytime you see the tens twice, that's already considered judgment. And then the judgment card came out as well as the confirmation too. To show that a lot of things that's preventing this flow is the true accountability of whatever needs to be addressed to either bring it to an end or bring it together. Fool come out again. You're really just ready to take this leap in your new direction, start a new page, a new story. Yeah. It's like, even with the confirmation for judgment was temperance again, heavy Sagittarius energy, just showing this leap. You want to heal. You want to get through this tough time because you know when it's going to pay off. Even down to the fact of was getting these contracts clear, was getting past the fantasy stage is because that's what's preventing the accountability. But now somebody took the time and want to pull into these cups, want to take the time that's needed to get past this pain of this backstabbery, ratty, cutthroat energy that you esteems endured when you really looked at the connection you was in and what they was giving. It's like, oh, lovers came out twice. Oh. Okay. Somebody's in their head about this outside entity that caused interference in this connection because this connection is so strong, but they felt like something definitely pulled a grip because that Queen of Wands does represent an enticing, alluring, beautiful, passionate energy that totally gets things to come their way. And somebody's like in their head thinking about just the fact of either the demand of that. Four Swords come out again as far as need to heal and block out these. Basically protecting your energy. Definitely need to protect your energy because that's what's causing the stinking thinking. This is what's causing this blockage of what you're manifesting with these negative thoughts. because even this healing, what you're trying to do is still stay focused on the plan that you have, this new chapter. You know it takes time. You know the connection is not going to just come out the sky. You know certain things when it comes together it takes work. People healing from, you're healing yourself. You know that things, even in going forward, you're not going to just run with this passionate intent just to get a quick fix or even engage in it. It's like you making a choice to see that if it doesn't look stable, you're not connecting and committing to it. You're not going to invest in it. You know, you might have a good time, but you're not going to invest and stick around. I don't know. It doesn't show that you're saying that or making it clear to everyone involved, but it does look like you're about to set the wheels in motion. But it's definitely being understood that in the process of you healing and getting to your wish fulfillment, the only way to even connect with you is to be working in agreement. Like the ingredients and the flow and the temperature got to be right. Because as far as people not taking accountability, it's interfering with this healing, and it's more or less making it. It's basically coming clean, saying like, "Look, I'm coming from this place where I'm letting it be known that, yeah, both of you are like, you made me known that you're both is at this position of having options, and where you stand at in your independence, there's certain things you will not juggle or deal with. It seems like you're willing to always take a step to negotiate. You always want to make a step to work with people that wise and make sense, even if it makes you uncomfortable, or even if certain things you have to let go. But you know, and what the end goal is, or where you're heading to, is this abundant, lucrative empress where the things just flow, because he is a queen of wands, but you are the queen of all things. And it's not a gender thing, it's just showing just a multitude of the fabulousness of what you do. And that's why there's a lot of toxic, let me just say this, because I'm going through cards. After this abundance and stepping in this empress energy, it just seems like you really get some loving, intimacy, where both in this intimate connection is really having a good time and seeing things clear, and but the passion and intent to put into this connection it just shows still some toxicity, like somebody just trying to have us a good time but not trying to invest wholeheartedly into this because they just don't trust it. Okay, so it's Gemini, Taurus, Capricorn, Aries, Sagittarius. Who else is here? Aquarius. Mm-hmm. You're here, Virgo. It's everybody's here. The whole gang is here. Was it Libra? I said Libra, Taurus, Leo. There's a lot of people here. Alrighties? Let me get the advice and outcome. You can just say everybody's here. Well, it's definitely showing as well as this healing that needs to be done because of the fact that you came from this place of people who wasn't, giving. It was just like people were not giving to you what you deserve. It was giving. It feels like with the glow that you give, they were shining in other situations, making themselves. I don't know. I just felt like that because even with this Nine of Wands here, and this is looking as if you feel so guarded because you like seen this all too many times, and it's like now you're going into this saying like, I'm not giving in as much as I did at this time. I'm just giving into what what it is. Okay, I'm seeing with the deflective individual, somebody don't want to address the elephant in the room, or even I think it's because they assume the other person is not willing to take on that task. Okay. Advice and outcome, please, for Virgo. Advice and outcome from 15th to the 30th. Advice and outcome for Virgo. Advice and outcome for Virgo. But that's who's showing as far as here for the 15th to the 30th. Now, if you're wondering about money, Virgo, because of the fact that you like this may not be what you want to care about, or no, may not be about a relationship. But what I'm seeing from the beginning that you were taking care of business. That's what it looks like. It looks like the priority, and even if it was you going to get past to get through the healing, was the fact that you was focused on you. Is showing in a lot of ways. It may not have been all fun, but it's getting the job done. Okay. Let's see. Just grab the card. Okay. Okay. Ooh, Major Arcana is like, whoa, whoa, okay. Okay, Virgo, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday season. You leaving your season out like, wow. Okay. And that King of Pentacles flippity dipped out. But what I'm seeing is that there's Two of Cups in reverse at the bottom of this deck is showing us reconciliation is not going to happen in the sense of being understood. Like a compromise to where it's aligned to understand each other for who y'all are individually. It's like that peace won't come down. They say y'all won't. I'm saying because when that is not aligned, it's going to repeat itself until it just be done for the next lifetime. But it's just showing that it's not a commitment there, but a clarity. It's showing that somebody feels this need that they have to make something said or done before they can move on. Somebody feels as if they're gonna get their justice. You're gonna have your wish fulfillment. But I feel like even with this person, the reason why they wasn't able to come together with you and commit to you is because of them not feeling like they have enough, whether it be financial or feeling like that they won't be enough for you. I don't know. It just looks as if I'm gonna get clarification on this advice and outcome. It just looks that this, like, it looks to me you will have your wish fulfilled as far as this person still wants to be near you, that you get that understanding of that being the case. But the commitment will never be as far as where you saying you don't see commitment for this connection. It's like you already just seen it. It's not capable. It's not possible. You like, and everything that you do is always going to be some type of interference. Something else is going to come along, and even if this person see you as everything that they want, and they're going to make it known to you to where you feel like, yeah, I believe that I got my wish fulfillment, but they're just not capable. And with the strength and time and understanding, I think you acknowledge this person as just being who they is, understanding your independence and being productive and lucrative and just abundant, because it just really looks as if you see this person truly for what they is and who they are. And even when you look to them as much as they want to be committed to you and want to build a future with you, It's a lot of healing they need to do. It's not possible for them to take the steps that they want to in the position that they want to be in with you. Because even if you might say it just takes one step and another foot in front of the other, they have it's like they have a different it's like a different motivation. Like for you, you might be led by your passion. They might be led by their pinnacles. You might have be like, well, sure, I need pinnacles too, but it's still what inspires you to get your pinnacles is different than what inspires this person. You know, it's like, yeah, you just taking the leap with your heart and going forward, and and it seems like this other person is just in the fight for their life. And I know it just depends on the perception, but it just looks like they got a lot of heaviness going on. And you may too, but it's weird. Your perception of how you dealing with in life is way different than theirs. You know? Oh, I did a long read. It's always the first. So Sagittarius here, Leo, a lot of fire, a lot of cups. A lot of everybody's here. You're here heavy. Heavy, Libra, Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius. It's just, it just seems to me, yeah, you just know what it is and how it goes with this person. And I think they feel the same way. And like, as far as they feel like they can't give you what you want or deserve, and they feel like they're better in the lane that they're in with their commitments. You know? Let's see. Let's see. It's like, no disrespect, they rather stay in the race that they could win. Even if it's a better prize at the end, it's still showing that that's what they prefer. Not knowing that they might win. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Ooh. Virgo, please. 15th to 30. Ooh, sugar honey iced tea. Okay. Okay. Alrighties. Yeah. Okay. Oh. Okay, look. Now at the bottom of this clarification is the Empress in reverse. It's like, for some, they feel like somebody feel like they're a hindrance, like somebody stagnating. Somebody feel like they're not being seen and treated as such, being hindered and pulled back from what they deserve in their work. Like somebody's feeling like, nope, somebody's trying to put baby in the corner. Shout out to Dirty Dancing. But what I'm seeing here is even with this not committing is for some of you Virgos, you're taking accountability. Like, I can't commit to this. You know what it is. You see it for what it is. You know it's not trying to live into the fantasy of what, not entertaining the reality of what this person showed you. The clarity is there that you was committed to something, even that you knew better, that it wasn't lucrative, productive, and for some, it feel like it was interfering with you, all your work that you put in, like your credibility. It was like you was really sacrificing a lot for this that wasn't even for you to do. Because even where it's showing the world in reverse, that's like where, yeah, it wasn't You're being hindered. You know, you're not at your full potential. You're not, and as far as that being done, the end has come to that day. You no longer put in stipulation or stagnate yourself by any means. You're loving on yourself and getting your abundance, seeing yourself as the Queen of Wands. You know, this been the end. A new day has come. All of that, and what people have took and done, or took you for granted, or seen other options, you're like, the day is going. It's a new day. Justice is here. People learn. They're going. If they didn't know it's a new day, they learned today. Okay, it's like the shock, the revelation, things that's out the house that's causing problems, that's causing an instability. Your wish fulfillment is that you're no longer juggling and compromising with your integrity. As far as other people who's not stable or wise enough to know who you are and what you build and what you give and what you could do, that's on them. Let them give into their wild side. Let them pick their side because they did. And you're looking things at your new beginning. You starting over with the red flag that you've seen to get to your stability. You see it clearly. Even if you're not happy in the place that you want to be, you no longer feeling like or tired and aggravated from the people that you engage with because you know you see them for what they is. You let them know that they can't be a part of what you're trying to do because the steps that you're taking forward is people on the same level as you. You're manifesting something great. Even if you ain't there, you're on your way. And that's what I see so far for you in this wonderful read. I hope that'll resonate in your birthday season. Shout outs to you. Happy birthday. Let me know in the comments below if you choose to. But liking the video does the same thing for me as well. And until next time, wonderful, beautiful Virgos. Bye bye.